Let's talk about the president's legal team apparently preparing to negotiate their demands and conditions for the possibility only, of a sit-down between special counsel Robert Mueller and the president. Sources tell Fox News the conversations are in early stages, and an interview, written answers, or an affidavit from the president may actually never happen at all. The motivation for the president's legal team, we're told, could be an early resolution to the special counsel's probe, or as it's known in the rational world, the Mueller witch hunt. And witch hunt it has been by any definition. Mueller's probe was launched back in May, picking up an FBI investigation that began back in July of 2016. There are at least, at the same time, 5 congressional investigations, and despite all of that time, it's a combined 6.5 years of expense, energy, and effort. Think about it. 6.5 years of investigation, all combined, all designed to frustrate the Trump administration's policies and President Trump's effectiveness. And there's been absolutely no evidence of collusion turned up in all of that time, in all of that effort whatsoever. And the madness goes on, largely because the House Speaker and the Senate Majority Leader see great political advantage to allowing the special counsel to continue doing his worst against the president, making Ryan and McConnell, in my opinion, no better than Pelosi and Schumer. They're looking for political advantage instead of doing the right thing for the president and for the nation. This nonsense has to end. As for evidence, the only evidence is against Hillary Clinton. The Clinton Foundation received $48 million from foreign governments, some 85 donors who contributed as much as $156 million to the foundation met with Clinton while she was Secretary of State. And she was a participant in the transfer of 1/5 of this country's strategic uranium assets. Wow. That's not too complicated for anyone, is it? Even a damn attorney should understand that, if I may use the expression. And as a result, the Justice Department and FBI are now taking a look at the Clinton Foundation and pay for play, as well as the Uranium One investigation. And so far, no explanation from any quarter on why these agencies failed to do their duty, staring squarely at obviously incriminating facts from the very beginning. Yet the national left-wing media up in arms now about a possible interview between President Trump and the special counsel, or a piece of fictional trash that is filled with nothing but fraudulent material. And what's it all about? Well, at this point, an interview that may never happen between Mueller, who hasn't asked for one, and the president, who doesn't know if he wants one. I believe it's well past time that we all focus on the real evidence of wrongdoing. And that is the wrongdoing of the Clintons, the Obama administration, and yes, if you must, throw the Russians in as well, because they were the ones colluding with the Obama administration, which did nothing about their meddling in the election of 2016, and the Clintons, from whom they ended up with 20% of America's uranium reserves. Is that enough evidence, do you think, for an investigation? Let's find out.